Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is NikkaNadia, and Happy New Year. Happy 2022. We are going to be doing a New Year Vinyasa flow together. I'd like you to begin with your legs crossed, having a seat, and closing your eyes. And allow yourself to shift your focus to this moment, to your breath, and to your body. And sit here where you're seated with yourself. Hands can be resting wherever feels most comfortable. And allow the spine to direct up and away from the hips. The crown of the head to open up to the sky, and the heart opens to your day and to your year. And slowing down the breath. Let it get smoother, longer. So often when we come to a new year, we become hyper-focused on resolutions and output and doing, accomplishing, as if this measures our worth somehow, which is only natural. That's what our culture values, or it seems to, at least. That's what they tell us. But I think within each of us, there's an inner wisdom of knowing that is perhaps not what is most important, most valuable in this lifetime. And so as we sit with ourselves at the top of a new year looking out, instead of jumping into what more we want and what resolutions we're setting and how we wish to change or improve, I invite rather reflect on one of the niyamas, the personal practices of yoga, Santosha, contentment. This is one I've been working with every year at New Year's for a long time, and still requires a lot of work for me each year and throughout the year. Sitting with contentment as you breathe, reflecting on what that looks like and what that feels like to be content. All too often, we think that we'll be happy when we earn this much money, or we have this body, or we have this relationship, or we get this job, and we finish this project. But that cycle and that wheel never ends. And this can be a very defeating way to live. But isn't it most important, actually, the moment? The moments we share with ourselves and the moments we share with one another. The emotions we emote. The breath that we sit with. And the kindness that we share from a space of contentment, which to me often comes from recognizing gratitude and abundance that you already have. Content in this moment with this body, with gratitude. Content in this moment with this life, with this meal, with this home. Your cup is already full. You have everything you need, only to come to know it. Let's draw our hands to our heart. Big breath in. Big breath out through the mouth. And let's move now to our hands and knees. Coming into our practice, staying with contentment through our poses, through our flow, and through our body. Taking our cat and our cow, dropping our belly and opening our chest up, inhale. Rounding your spine on your exhale. Dropping belly, opening up heart to your new year, to your practice, to yourself, and exhale into your space of contentment. A few more times like this. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. One more time, please. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. And from here, let's curl toes and lift back to down dog, pedaling out your feet. And pressing both legs back to just breathe here and let your head hang. Lift your kneecaps up by engaging your thigh muscles. The heels certainly do not need to touch the floor. That's not the goal. Here we're just letting our hamstrings open and building some strength in our body. Content where your down dog is today. And then inhale, let's pull forward to plank pose together. Lower the knees and lower gently down to the belly. Opening your chest, nice low cobra. Inhale. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, forward plank. Lower your knees. Exhale, gentle chaturanga. Inhale, opening the heart, elbows squeeze together, pull your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, forward plank, lower knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, pull heart forward, opening. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's look to the hands. And exhale, walk the feet forward on the mat. Inhale to a nice flat back, super long spine. Exhale, let everything go. Let your head hang. Releasing tension, releasing heaviness, releasing anything from last year you don't need. Releasing anything you don't wish to take with you. And seeing if you can release some of those habits to always want to need more and surrender into contentment. Press through your feet, bend your knees, and come up with a nice long spine. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Inhale, stretch the arms up. And exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back, release your knee, untuck your toes, and press through your left foot. Arms rise, chest open, heart lifted. Inhale. And exhale, let the hands come down to the earth and left leg stretches back, right hand reaches forward, balancing cat here, connecting to your core. Release hand and knee down, curl toes and lift down dog. Inhale, forward plank, keep knees lifted if you can. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open your heart, shoulders roll back, cobra or tops of the feet up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, nice long spine. And exhale, we let it all go. Press through the feet and inhale, rise all the way up to standing. We stretch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, long spine. And exhale, left knee steps back, release and untuck toes. Press through the right foot and arms rise. Breathing here. Shoulders drop, heart opens. Big inhale. And exhale, hands come down to the earth. Right leg stretches back and left hand extends us forward. Slowly, left hand down, right knee down, and lift downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open your heart, and exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, walking your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back and long spine. Exhale, relax everything, fold. Press through your feet, reach all the way up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, hands to your heart. Let's draw our toes together to touch and have a seat, Utkatasana chair pose. Weight is back in our heels. Heart is opening. Inhale, stretch to stand, feet to hip distance, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Now let's switch to mirroring one another. I'm going to step my left foot back, but you can step your right foot so that we're facing one another now to make things a bit more simple. Left toe straight forward, right toe slightly in. Arms opening nice and long. Strong core here, breathing. Warrior two. What does it mean to be a warrior of contentment? Inhale, I'd like you to stretch your left leg. Turn your right toes out, and then exhale, come down Skandasana into a low side lunge like Spider-Man. You may have the hands on the floor for some support. If the hips need to be higher here, it's no problem at all. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's come back to our warrior two. Inhale. Back to our Skandasana. Exhale. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Rotate. Left toes in, right toes out, and coming now to Trikonasana. Hips stretch back first. Fingers reach out and forward, getting long, and then hand comes down to your shin, and left arm opens up to the sky. Feeling the sides of the body open. Breathing here. Inhale, look down and out in front of your right foot. On your exhale, reach out in space and find Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, balancing on right hand and foot. Inhale. Exhale, gently touch back down. Come to warrior two on the other side. Reverse your warrior. Right arm up and back. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Taking your forearm to your thigh and your left arm up and over your head. Shoulders drop down and away from the ears, and the heart spirals open to the sky. Press all the way up to standing. Inhale. Rotate right toes in. Inhale, stretch arms up to the sky. Big breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Padottanasana. Relaxing into your fold. Nice deep breaths here. Inhale to your flat back. And exhale, walk your way to the front of the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, opening your heart. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. And let's make our feet wide like the mat. Walk the hands a few inches closer to the feet. And then let's stretch our left hand back for our right leg or shin. Spiraling your chest through, looking under your right armpit. And release, other side. Right hand reaches back now to the left shin. Pulling your chest through, looking under this left armpit, breathing. Finding contentment. Sitting with the contentment that's already within you. And release. Feet back to hip distance. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, walk it all the way in. Inhale, flat back, nice long spine. Exhale, let it all go. Press through the feet. Inhale, rise to stand. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Toes touch. Let's have a seat. Utkatasana chair. And then flowing through the other side together. Inhale, let's rise to stand. Press through the feet, get tall. Feet hip distance. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, long spine. And exhale, my right but your left steps back and spins down. Let's find a warrior two. Turning these left toes slightly in, right toes straight forward, reaching and breathing. Feeling this front thigh spiral open. Inhale, lengthen that left leg. Exhale, coming down. We're sitting into this left leg. Hands can come to the earth for some support, Skandasana. And then let's press back to warrior two. Again, inhale, sitting down. Exhale, pressing up and out. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. From here, let's rotate. Right toes in, left toes out, and bending into this knee. We're straightening this knee. Feel your hips stretch back, your fingers forward. And now we're going to reach out into Trikonasana Triangle. So stretch your hips back, reach your fingers out and forward, and take your hand down to that shin. Opening up here, making space in the body. Inhale, let's look down. Exhale, reaching out, Ardha Chandrasana, balancing on left hand and left foot. Breathing here. Contentment wherever this takes you today. And slowly touch down and finding warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, extended side angle, taking your forearm down to your thigh and your right arm up and over your head. Press all the way up to standing. Inhale, rotate right toes in. Hands to our hips. Inhale, feet are parallel. And exhale, forward fold. Letting your head drip down to the earth. Releasing any and all tension. Releasing the need to need. Releasing heaviness. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk it to your lunge. Step it back to plank. And lower chaturanga. Inhale, opening up your heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it again, making our feet a little bit wide. And then taking our right hand back first this time to our left shin and pulling our chest through, breathing. And release. Other side, right hand down. Left hand reaches back for the outside of this right shin. And release. Coming back to regular down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, opening up your heart. And exhale, pressing back, child's pose. Let's come onto our stomach. From here, let's stretch our left arm out to the side and rotate to the left side of the head, rolling over the left shoulder and getting a nice big shoulder opener here. Check that this left hand is not higher nor lower than the shoulder. And then other side. Let's stretch our right arm out at the height of the shoulder, turn to the right side of the head, and roll on over. Opening up through the front to the right shoulder now. Breathing. Roll back to center. From here, let's come up onto our forearms. Roll our shoulders back, finding ourselves in a nice Sphinx pose, whereby our forearms are parallel to one another, our fingertips spread wide, our shoulders roll back and down, and our lower belly tucks up and in a bit. Now let's bend into our left leg. Reach our left hand back, keep pressing into this right elbow and forearm, and kick our left leg away from us, finding half bow here. Chest forward, heart opening, breathing a lot. Kick this leg strong and release. Other side, bending into our right leg now. Left elbow presses down firm and strong into the floor as we reach back for our right ankle and kick this right leg away from us. Breathing a lot. And release. Back to Sphinx pose for a breath. And if you feel ready, bending both legs and taking both ankles. If you prefer to stay on just one side at a time, that's perfect. Practice contentment there. Otherwise, we reach back, inhale, and exhale. Kick your ankles away from you. Squeeze your inner thighs. And opening your heart to your new year of contentment and gratitude. Breathing. Inhale and exhale, release, relax your head down and swing your hips side to side. Press yourself back, child's pose. And let's come on up. Stepping our left foot forward and then heel toe the left foot over to the right to come down for pigeon pose. You can, of course, take the variation supine on your back, threading the needle. If we're upright, straightening this right leg out behind us, lengthening the spine and opening the heart and chest. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Checking that we're not leaning over to our left hip too much. If you need, you can place some space between that left hip and the floor. You can wedge some blocks or pillows there for a little bit of support. Remembering to make the pose fit our body rather than our body fit into this idea of a perfect pose. Less is more and far more advanced. Being able to recognize when our ego gets involved, set it aside, and come to find the best posture for your body and what's going to serve your body and help it today, as opposed to hurting it. Come on up, other side. Taking our right leg, step it through and heel toe the foot over to the left. Bringing your hips up and over to the middle, lengthening your spine. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Come on up. Bring both hips back. Let's circle the hips a few times, each direction. And then come onto our back. Hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice loving squeeze. And drop both knees over to the left, looking over the right, breathing here. And both knees drop to the right and look over the left, breathing here. Slowly back to center. Give yourself one last big squeeze, hugging the legs in. Inhale. And exhale, allow your whole body to rest for Savasana. closing your eyes and dropping into stillness and rest. Let the weight of the feet drop down with gravity into the earth. Let the weight of the legs get soft and heavy and rest into the ground. And let the weight of the hips drop down. Relax your spine and let it lengthen. Relax your chest and let the weight of the shoulders drop. Relax your hands and your arms. Relax your neck, your throat, and your jaw. Relax your eyes and face. Soften the space between your ears and let the head get heavy to the ground. And when you're ready, slowly begin to deepen the breath, remembering you can stay here as long as you need if you have the time. And stretching your body, waking up. Bend your knees and slowly roll over to the side. Gently press yourself up to seated, sitting up nice and tall. And taking some time to sit again with this notion of Santosha. in gratitude of this practice and these poses, that it may teach us and guide us along our path. Help us find our way. And drawing the hands together at the heart. Taking a nice big breath in. Through the mouth, let it go. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy New Year. I hope this serves you well, and I hope that you are well and healthy. Take care.